Today, for other methods for solving systems, we're exploring substitution method. Complete the following statement to describe the situation. So the Lupins, a family of werewolves, were heading off for vacation in the woods of Transylvania. They stayed at a hotel that has a rectangular swamp for a swimming pool. The swamp has a perimeter of 124 feet. The length of the swamp is 10 feet less than 5 times its width. L stands for the length of the swamp in feet, and W stands for the width of the swamp in feet. So we come up with these two equations. 2L plus 2W equals 124, and L equals 5W minus 10. Together, the two equations that model this situation form a system of equations in two variables. So now, solve the system using the substitution method. What variable are you given? So notice right here, L is by itself. What variable did you solve for after you plug in the given variable? So now I chose this right here, 5W minus 10, and I replaced it in the L in the other equation. Notice there are only W's left, so now I'm going to solve for W. Please copy these steps down as they solve. So next, we're going to distribute or multiply 2. So 2 times 5W equals 10W. 2 times 10 is negative 20. And now I want to combine like terms. 10W plus 2W is 12W. I now want to get W by itself, so the opposite of negative 20 is positive 20. 124 plus 20 is 144. To get W by itself, I divide both sides by 12. So my final answer is W equals 12. We are not done yet, though, because it is solved for W and for L. So now I'm going to plug in 12 and for W into my original equation. So 5 times 12 minus 10 is 60 minus 10, so L equals 50. So my solution is 50, 12. What does the solution represent in the context of the problem? The length of the swamp is 50 feet, and the width of the swamp is 12 feet. Skip slide 3. Could you substitute or plug in 12 into the other equation, 2L plus 2W equals 124, to get the same answer for L, which is 50. Let's double check right here. So I wrote down the equation. Instead of the letter W, I replaced it with the number 12. 2 times 12 is 24. The opposite of adding 24 is subtracting. 124 minus 24 is 100. To get L by itself, I divide both sides by 2. L equals 50. So yes, you get the same answer for L. So now let's check our solution by plugging in 50 for L and 12 for W. So L equals 5W minus 10. I replace L with 50. I replace W with 12. So when you simplify, you end up with 50 equals 50, so it works for the second equation. Now let's make sure it works for this other equation. 2L plus 2W equals 124. I replace L with 50 and W with 12, and now I simplify. After I simplify, I get 124 equals 124, which is equal, so it's true. Slide 5, number 6. What are the steps when using substitution method? The first step is to solve for one variable. The second step is to substitute that expression into the other equation to solve for only one variable. Step 3 is to solve this equation again for only one variable. Step 4, substitute the solution to the original equation to solve for the other variable. And our last step 5 is always to check the solution for both variables in both equations by plugging them in. So now let's look at the 3 systems of equations because they have 2 equations and decide would they be good for substitution or not. The first one is yes, because the second equation already has y by itself, so there's no more work you have to do for that. The second equation also you can solve easily. If you look at the first equation right here, x is already by itself, so all I have to do is subtract the 5y on the other side. The third equation is not, because there is a coefficient or a number in front of all of the variables, so it's not easy to get any of them alone.